So we've seen the winter brights coming off the catwalk, and it's quite a bold look. And what I wanted to do was really show how we could soften that look for the salon and spa market, something that's really achievable. So the trend is quite bold, and makeup artists need to really kind of help the clients with picking the right colours that suits them, and also showing them how to blend to keep it a softer, more wearable look. Application of bold eyeshadow colours, it's a lot easier to pat them into place rather than sweeping. So again, that's a technique that can be shown so they don't get any droppage of those strong colours. And also with the blush application, where it's applied as opposed to just on the apples of the cheeks, the draping is obviously in a definite L shape down the side of the face, and that can be easily achieved, but it's just a case of showing them how to do it. So first of all, I'm going to apply our primer to Leona's cheeks, forehead and chin. I'm using my fingers so I can really give an even coverage. Next, I'm going to apply a medium to heavy coverage foundation. I'm applying it with a Miracle Base brush. It's a flat-headed foundation brush, and it gives a really flawless finish. So I'm applying it all over the face, mainly around the centre of the face and outwards. Next, I'm going to apply some concealer, just in areas around the nose and just under the eye area, keeping it really light and flawless. Next, I'm going to set this look with some mineral powder, especially in areas around the centre of the face, the nose and the chin, any areas that tend to shine. I'm using downward strokes to give a flawless finish. Next, I'm going to use a new technique called draping, and we're going to use the blusher and bronzer in the area of the cheek here and down from the temple. I'm going to use soft circles, but keeping it in this L shape here. So I'm using circular motions, and I'm taking it slightly across the brow area here and the temple. This look has come about from an 80s revival that we've seen on the catwalk, and this has resurfaced a much stronger blush look rather than the contouring that we've seen of late. I'm now going to use a slightly lighter uplifting cheek colour on the apples of the cheeks. Next, I'm going to apply our Forever Eye Crayon to Leona's lids. This is going to give a base to the eyeshadow powder that I'm going to put on next. It's a colour in itself, so it can be used on its own, but I'm going to use it to grab the next stage of eyeshadow that I put on. We're going to do a blocked eyeshadow look, and I'm just going to blend to soften this initial eyeshadow. I'm going to put a little tiny bit in the waterline, just in the tear duct area, just to give a little bit of impact. Next, I'm going to apply a dark blue over the top of the Forever Eye Crayon. The initial application of the Forever Eye Crayon really helps to get this next colour to pop. This is a more wearable version of the bold, blocked eyeshadow that we've seen on the catwalks this season. We've taken it into a much more wearable version for clients in salons and spas, so they can really recreate it themselves. It's a little bit softer and a little bit more blended, and I'm using a patting technique to pat the eyeshadow over the top of the Forever Eye Crayon. So I'm applying Forever Eye Crayon under the eye now in a different shade, in a gold shade, just to add contrast. I'm applying the blue again in the corner and bringing it down underneath the eye just to meet the Forever Eye Crayon, just to kind of tie up the two colours and to make it a bit more of a softer look. I'm applying a defining full focus mascara on the bottom lashes. This is a tiny little brush which picks up all the little tiny lashes, gives a real nice defined lash. I'm applying the full focus on the top lashes, and this is a much more dramatic lash, so it's a fuller, thicker brush, and I'm applying it with a backwards and forwards wiggle technique to really build at the root of the lash. I'm now applying Alluring lip liner in a nude colour all over the lip. This is to give a really soft matte lip in contrast to the bolder eye. It gives it a much more wearable look. So with a few simple steps and a few products, we can take this daytime look into a really achievable nighttime look. I'm applying a liquid liner to the top lashes, close to the lash line, but I'm not going to wing it out at the sides. I'm going to stop it just at the edge, just to give definition of the lashes. Now I'm adding some sparkle for that real party feel over the top of the liquid liner. It's a real fun, really easy step to add a party look. To finish the eye look, I'm going to add a couple more coats of mascara. To finish this look, I'm applying a really lovely gloss to make the lips look lovely and luscious.